Test, 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 test. Okay. That looks good. Ah! Hiccups. Alright, that's good to see. Okay. Different headset, guys. Well, my other one's in repairs right now. I forgot to do what I was going to do with that last night to fix that headset, so it's currently doing its thing right now. So, my apologies about the mic today for any bump into the mic and all that. I'm going to say sorry in advance. And yeah, so we're diving in here. I finally got my facilities and recipes all up to grade to be able to handle taking on fusion accelerators, and we're gonna take a look at that today. I got my recipes all sorted out here. I got my list of recipes, or not list of recipes, but list of supplies. Yeah, it's going to be good, I think. So green. Oh. It's giving us a scare if it's gonna crash there. By crash, freeze. Yep. After I mess around with this, I might do some building on my freighter. I think that'll be fun. Oh yeah. Fortunately, can stand and get out of the elements here. This is one thing I've been having trouble with. Different bases and stuff like that. When I land, my ship gets in the way. This one's really bad. I actually have to get in the ship to get outside because I don't have any other door on the building. But that's just the way that's set up. I think I want to pull my headset settings here. Not gonna worry about it, actually. I thought about changing it. It's not that important. I was going through my headset right now. I was considering putting it through my surround sound, but that might get a little loud for you guys. You can already hear game audio. You don't need to hear it coming through my headset as well. So okay, we need carbon, lots of carbon. We also need to go harvest some farms. Do we want to start the autonomous units before we start doing that, or what? So much to do, so little time. So we're here at the cactus farm, which it means I need to switch ships. Actually, we'll just do that up in space, just cause. I need some metal plates. And that's so annoying. I don't want to use the takeoff fuel to move it, but I'm going to have to do what I need to do. Oh, the voice of devastation. Quite the wingspan on it, eh? Yeah, I am definitely very happy with that. I shouldn't have let those minor irritations with some of the technology and stuff get to me last night, but it was a long day. For those who have seen that, they have witnessed minor raging moment there. I don't think many people have seen that, so they wouldn't know. But if you're hearing about that and curious, previous episode, towards the end, like after the 3-hour mark, I get pretty worn out. Condensed carbon. Oh, jeez. Way too far. Yep. Hopefully this headset's doing alright while my other one's in repairs, essentially. Just, yeah. I know these little wired headsets tend to be bumped into a lot and stuff like that, so I'm gonna do my best not to. I got it clipped on and stuff, so it should reduce that. Nanotube. No, we don't need nanotubes, we need plates. No plates, which means we need ferrite. Which means I need another ship or to smash some rocks. You know what, though, would be quicker. Ouch, what the hell is that? It'd be quicker to build one of these. Buy some plates and processors. Battery, too bad. Ten plates. And then need like 2 processors. We got no jelly? What jelly? Definitely gotta figure out some source of jelly. Where would I like to land here? I mean, it's not that big of a deal, but I want to land somewhere where I'm not getting in the way. Maybe I go up a floor and over one. I don't have enough materials to get carried away like that, though. Not on my person, that is. And that looks good enough. That will be good enough, yes, definitely. Alright. I'm gonna save. Hang on. Was unnecessary, but it will definitely help me in the future. So, I mean, if you want to put up your self-landing pads once you got the recipe, I mean, by all means. I like to. Especially at that base in particular, because of the way my ship was boxing me in. So I have slept on what I'm going to do about my explorer ship here and stuff too. With I've decided to give it up for another hauler. Yes, I'm going to go with 5 haulers, 1 fighter. For the sake of more inventory and stuff like that, it's going to be a very farming intensive file. That's the way I would describe it. That's why I'm going so heavy on haulers. Yeah, let's let's go back down here. Oops. Let's go back down here and rip on in and ride the corner of the cactus farm here. That's why we switched on this ship. Put a good dent in it. It looks like we're going to fill it right back up. And eventually, all these little farms here with autonomous units and stuff, I'm going to go run around with a bunch of small, or by small I mean medium refineries to help those out. Alright, we need to go to We need to go to so many places in the same system. Cactus farm. It's right on the first page. Looking right at it. It would make more sense to harvest fungal first, wouldn't it? I think it would. Considering it's a 4-hour timer. And cactus is like 18 hours or whatever it is, so I'm actually going to port again once I land. I'm going to hit up my castle or 401 first. But actually, no, definitely, yeah, I should definitely hit up 401 first. Or the castle, either one, don't matter. Probably be better to hit up fungal one. Get that mordite cycling too. Yeah. Seems like a good idea. Oh, the sounds in this base are just everything loading in. Alright, let's see how much space I got here. Yeah, I can definitely make a decent amount of harvest before I get running into inventory problems here, I think. This, then I'm gonna go and hit up the mordite. Oh, okay. I think I need to do another mordite farm and stuff like that, but that's not a big deal right now. I'm gonna be putting a bunch of facilities up on my my freighter later, hopefully. I had planned to do a freighter farm support stream this weekend, but it took me a little bit longer than I anticipated to prep. Like a full extra day of I thought I was going to be ready yesterday for yesterday morning and stuff like that. Like I'm pretty much ready today, but I kind of want to work out the fine print, the fine tuning, I guess, sort of thing on this here to find out how bad it is building these things, because like the recipe list is just overwhelming at first here, so I'm going to actually like get into it and try it out with these fusion accelerators or fusion igniters, so we can see how painful it really is to build. And if it was just me over anticipating or dreading the worst, expecting the worst, but we'll see. Like I think it'll be good. The money will be good out of it. Know that. Units. Yeah, it might be best for me today just to stick to this headset so that tomorrow my other headset is back running that much better versus stressing it, running it too soon. I had to do some fairly major repairs there. It's in the process of curing right now, essentially. I got some Gorilla Glue on the job with Scotch tape, electrical tape, not Scotch tape, but the Scotch brand electrical tape. And yeah, makes me think back to Red Green Show. If they don't find you handsome, they should at least find you handy. Where they're using duct tape to fix everything. Pretty funny. I wonder how many times they've sent him a pallet of duct tape. I'm sure they've done that more than once for the guy. I should have just stepped out here. That's why I set that there. Silly me. Okay. Let's see what we got going on here. I want to try and fill this up with mordite. Oh, yes. Full to the brim. Very good, very good. Reason why we're grabbing mordite first. Save again, just because it's cool like that. The reason why I grab mordite first is because they're going to process it down with the fungal clusters. Yeah, so liquid explosives are actually going to be a key ingredient in what I'm doing here. So I'm no longer going to be selling those. Those are going to be being produced and stored until it's time to use them. Unless I have too many, in which case I will definitely sell them or give them away. I think it was James was talking about. I think he did like a 200 million unit giveaway or something ridiculous like that. It's not a bad idea though. It makes sense to give players enough funds to actually afford pretty much anything if you're doing something like that. It's a good point to do. Well, a good point, I mean, like a good idea. It's such a tease when you're looking to buy something and you don't have enough funds. Wow. Yeah, it's like really you only gotta give away like 15 of those fusion accelerators or something. Like if you gave away 20, man, that's like well in the 200 range, isn't it? At 15 mil a piece, it would make sense. Right, because 10's 150 million. So 20 would be an easy 300,000, or 300 million, sorry. Way off on those. That weird. Yeah. Keep on. Keep grabbing. Keep on grabbing. yeah, I think it was a good idea harvesting these first, because I still got to process some from yesterday, and I think it's a good idea to try and clear up that hauler to make room for today's harvests. Oops. Inside, charge this, throw some of this into here by doing this. Right down here we need acid, as much as we can. I'll throw together some fusion or liquid explosives. Another 16. Ooh. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 more. Okay. Until we get over to the cactus farm, which is gonna put my shit back full. The harvest on the cactus farm is insane. Good day, good day. Just harvesting farm, getting materials together to get working on these fusion igniters. Gotta harvest this farm, I gotta hit up the cactus farm, and yeah, much to do. Gotta make sure I don't lose up all my cactus farm. Unstable gel. I feel like there's another spot with cactus which was polyfiber. Oh, I need to get my starter bulb going. Where else use? Oh, oops, not even looking in the right direction at all. I was looking away. Fungal mold. Okay, so fungal mold is only in the acid. That's good. Mordite. Yeah, okay, mordite in this. Okay, so I can smash all these two together for sure, for sure. I don't gotta worry about using up my materials here. Cactus, though, on the other hand, I see I gotta save some to mix with star bulb to make some polyfiber. Hey man, how's it going? I'm just in the process of my morning harvest essentially here, getting ready to start building the fusion accelerators, or not fusion accelerators, fusion igniters. It's one of the expensive recipes there. I'm after figuring out all the list of materials and stuff that I need. I got most of my farms up and running. I'm just in the process of getting through these massive amount of materials to harvest so I can start putting things together. No, not right now. I'm not sure if Latin Boy's on right now or not. I didn't check. I made sure to hop on my normal file. I got like 80 marrow bulbs sitting over there. I'm not sure how many you needed, but I think that 80 was more than enough. I think you only need like 25 or 50 for what you were doing. So got those ready. It's already on my character and stuff, so it'll be quick and easy. If you're on and stuff, I can just hop into your session if you're set to allow people to join there, and I can drop those materials off to you. Whenever you're ready for those, you just shoot me a message or whatever, and I'll definitely do my best to jump right over. Toxic. Grab the last couple clusters. Yeah, that's no problem, dude. Next Friday? Sure. That's totally cool, dude. I was just letting you know I've got my supplies on my end, so it's whenever I should be on and playing. Pretty much. I might be working on my survival file, but at that point. But yeah, I can definitely accommodate for sure. Mix some acid. It shreds through. Oh, I was trying to point at how big the numbers. There goes 10,000 fungal mode to like 500 mordite. It's so ridiculous. Let's get these installed or built. Another 17. Doesn't matter that much, but I like to stack them nice in the corners and stuff like that. Yeah, that's not bad. That's a 4 mil a piece there, but these are going to be used to go into some other supplies and stuff. It is a lot of units, yeah. It's not even done yet though, man. Like I need to build liquid explosives, fusion accelerant, quantum processor, superconductors, geodesite, dirty bronze, herox, lemmium, nitrogen salt, thermic condensate, polyfiber, heat capacitor, enriched carbon, organic catalyst. As far as my list, but like once I'm all done, then I'll be building these, which are worth 15 million a piece, and I think I'm going to be able to produce. Honestly, you know what? I'm not even going to put a number to that yet. I don't know. Stasis devices, pretty much it's similar to the stasis device. I'm working on the other recipe. Stasis device is something I probably could build. I'm not sure which one's easier or not, but my recipe list so far that I've gotten is works for fusion igniters. So that's what, like in the description and stuff like that, the quantity of materials are listed there and stuff like that. So, and all the different recipes, because like as you see, like the fusion igniter needs like 3 different recipes in that, and then on those 3 different recipes, they've got a bunch of different stuff and whatnot. So. But yeah, this is hopefully going to be how I'm able to max out my money in this profile relatively quick. I think I can get it maxed out within 3 days with these recipes. Okay. I definitely got to go get some star bulb. I should actually probably pick and replant my star bulb though. Where is it? I think it's on Moat. Whoops. It's Moat Towers. Starbulb. I need some materials to plant starbulb, don't I? Oh, no problem. If you want to, by all means. Yeah, that's cool. I appreciate that. I try to shout out other players as well. Why not? I'm not sure how many I've given you, but I definitely try to do that for sure. And like as right now and stuff there. Like For people who don't know, yeah, Frolic Claws. You're on episode 5. I managed to watch a good portion of that. I think I got through, I think I actually got through the whole episode on episode 5, but I gotta still catch up on like 1 through 3, so I'm kind of jumping around a little bit on the series there. I started watching the 4th one instead of the 1st. Starbulb, right. I need to check that I've got materials to plant that. I think I need like paraffinium. Okay, we gotta go buy some paraffinium. Gotta go to one of my farms. Paraffinium. After Zahula. Zahula. I need some, yeah, the paraffinium. Yeah, people are weird like that. They're all, yeah, 1v1. They think that winning a 1v1 is a big deal for some reason. I mean, like, it's cool and all, but, Zahula, yeah. I've definitely experienced that a lot, especially when I was on, Elder Scrolls Online and stuff like that after they introduced dueling and stuff. I think it was like 25 per. I like the confidence, yeah, that's good. Good to be confident. No offense, by all means, of course. Oh, okay, you're definitely prepared then. You're after realigning your controls and everything to make things a little more streamlined. That's smart. Should buy like 500 or so of this. I wish I could just type the number in. It would make this much nicer. 500? I should buy a little bit extra because I'm pretty sure I'm going to use it up some point. I gotta play for a bit. Makes sense. It's gotta like go warm up the buttons, sort of thing, get used to it. Working out the rust, as I would say. Yeah, the AH, I assumed that was a play, for sure. I read between the lines moment there. I need to go to Moat Tower. There's not actually much of a structure at Moat Tower yet, but it was a location that I kind of liked. This not like natural generated like structure inside like this little lake, which I thought was kind of a cool spot to build on. It had somewhat of a decent flat top. The only problem is there's dangerous sentinels. I have played Fortnite, but that was like way back in the beginning, and I didn't like that I could get shot by my own teammates and stuff like that. Like it was intense when you're in close quarters and stuff like that, and you're getting clipped by your own teammates and whatnot. Although, when we would squad up with like a 3-man squad and go play in the 4-man, do I want to join Apex? I didn't plan on it. I mean, I might, but I appreciate the offer. I don't know I might jump over there at some point. I've been pretty busy on this one here. Like, I haven't been playing very many those kind of games lately. It's I've kind of drifted away from them for over like the past little while here, sort of thing. Like I used to daily game on stuff like Battlefield 4 and all that. Used to be like my daily grind, but I kind of, yeah, I don't really do much like combat like games like that as much anymore. I kind of like a little bit more creative and stuff. It definitely helps to have a squad, that's for sure. I know like all my best moments were when I had a squad on like Battlefield in particular. Oh, I'm gonna give you a quick peek at this. Yeah, it's definitely helped to have good teammates and stuff, especially if they got good or not good, but if they got a headset and stuff and they're good communication, like with callouts and stuff like that, it's game changing. Yeah, so that's the little peek at the moat tower. It's this little lake with this weird structure that's in it. Felt like a cool spot to build. Alright, that brings me back to the story I was going to tell about Fortnite. On Fortnite, we used to squad up with like, I used to play with 2 other guys and stuff like that, and we'd go on the 4-man Fortnite in the early days there, and we would, yeah, the 4th guy was rather unlucky. We used to call him Green Chest. By green chest, like, you know how there's like the loot boxes you can go and pick up and stuff to get different weapons and stuff? Well, we'd be playing, and whenever the random would meet up with our 3-man group, the green chest would get shot. So we would loot green chests whenever it walked up to us. It was, I mean, it was kind of mean, but it was fun at the same time. It was a good laugh, anyways. Occasionally you'd get good loot, and sometimes killing the chest would get us attention, you know, because like other players hear you shooting at them and stuff, and they come running too, and others hear you shoot. So, but normally by that point we were decently geared up. But yeah, it was a good laugh for sure. I mean, the person on the other end was probably very upset, and I could understand them being upset. I know I'd be upset, but that was just unfortunate. Wrong place, wrong time. You landed in the wrong squad, buddy. You should have had a mic on to say something before we shot you. Okay, I got that. I'm trying to hit my farms that have like the smallest harvest and stuff here. Solanium. I think I need to pick solanium and replant that. It needs phosphorus to plant. How much phosphorus do I got? Oops. Wrong way. Phosphorus. 197. 25 per. I mean, I can plant a few, but I won't have any phosphorus after. This planet here, Mount Solanium, gave me... I can definitely rock it out hard on a shooter and stuff. I've just oh right, yeah. When I get in there, I'm all in, man. When I'm in there, I'm like call outs and all kinds of stuff. I definitely, when I play shooters, I get into it. But it's yeah, I kind of stepped away from them for a bit there. It's a little more relaxing for my gameplay sort of thing. Like shooters are very intense, you know. It'd be interesting. I would want to be on a game for a while if I do switch though. So it's hard to say. it might be tough to get me off of this game onto something like that. I might do it for a bit, but it's not something that would become my daily grind, I don't think, at this time. I guess we'll throw some of that in there. Just some is better than none. Like, depends on the game and stuff like that. Sometimes I've had really good matches and stuff like that, like, and then others I do really bad. It just, yeah, all luck of the draw and sometimes. A good squad will make a big difference, though. I know, like, it makes me think of one of my better moments on Battlefield there, where I managed to go 3 games in a row without dying with a 3-man squad, myself and 2 guys. It was awesome. We managed to get into good positions right away and just drop all our ammo boxes and health pads and stuff like that, and we were on lockdown for 3 games in a row. I went, it was like around 10 kills on average per game for 3 games in a row without dying, and then I finally died on the 4th. Definitely one of my more record-worthy moments. Yeah, good old days, man. Battlefield glory days. If you've ever seen Battlefield Friends on YouTube, it's a good laugh. Makes me think of the commander. They ruined Battlefield. He's like got a bipod on his knife and stuff. If you haven't checked that out, that's definitely a series I would shout out for people to check out for shooter games and stuff like that. They definitely highlight a lot of points in the game that come up in the gamer world and stuff, like the Gamer Chick episode and whatnot. There's so many farms and so little time. Let's go to Cactus, I think. I can't plant solanium there because that planet glitched out for some reason. By glitched out, after rotating what kind of a planet it was, like when I put up my base, it was like a hot planet, and then for whatever reason the what's it called again? Like the planet type cycled at some point, and it's no longer toxic or no longer hot. It's toxic now, which was really random. I'm not sure what causes that in the game, but that is something that can happen. I don't know if it happens like up until you claim a planet or something like that. Like by claim a planet, I mean upload your discovery. It's hard to say. Still figuring that out. Because I've seen planets change and then change back, and this one changed and didn't change back. And I was like, oh no. Just when I thought I figured things out, it goes and changes again. I definitely need to harvest here, but I think I should go grab some phosphorus and plant. So it's just about you, your, in the good old days at this point, like about 70% of the time. Good old days. It's good to have good memories. That's for sure, anyways. I mean, like, yeah. Definitely making new memories and stuff along the way. I'm sure it'll come a point where I'm looking back at my No Man's Sky glory days, in that sense. I don't have enough phosphorus. I need to go somewhere to grab some phosphorus before I go plant those. I need to mark that page with something, because it's getting annoying to find it every time I need that page. Phosphorus is at the planet Unilon. Right there. I'm not 100% sure. Our conversations and that part there, but I don't know if you're just like referring to like the memory of things, or it looked like it kind of like I only got part of the to-do list. I have like I have a 240-page notebook here that I've devoted to this game, specifically for making notes of different planets or different recipes or whatnot and stuff. Like my little green book of No Man's Sky. Let's grab like 500 of this at least, because I need that for keeping out of the heat. Probably like 5. That's alright, man. I'm not too worried about my subs and stuff like that. At this point, this is what I enjoy, and this is where I'll be playing until either something bigger or better, or I get tired of this and quit gaming. Take a break, but I probably yeah, I'll probably be on this for a while. It's hard to say. I was raging pretty hard on this last night, though. Yesterday was kind of an interesting day for me. Like, yesterday was my 10-year anniversary of my accident and stuff, so it was kind of a interesting time. Oh wow, that's surprising. I kind of refused to play Fortnite after my journeys in the beginning and stuff like that. I didn't like what I seen going on there. I like the, yeah. Too frustrated with certain weapons and different things. There's a lot of things that I didn't like about the game, so it's kind of where I come to with that. Huh. Interesting. A lot of people were really into Fortnite though. It was all the rage, like spinners and stuff. You know what I mean? It was definitely the hype game for a while. I don't know if it still is or not, but it's, yeah. Take a peek. Put it down somewhere so I can actually not lose it in the mess of all my other notes here. Fortnite. Solid Fortnite. Solid Fortnite. That should that'll help. I'll try to watch. It might take me. It might be between now or a few days or something. You know what I mean? Like it's. But I will eventually get to it at some point. Like stopping for dinner or something. Okay. Oh, really? Did they do an update that kind of ruined things for players? Good game shooter right now. Okay. It's good to know. Let's go like this. Oops. That was far from a straight line. There we go. What did I run out of? I probably ran out of solanium. Yeah, I got phosphorus, so it's definitely out of solanium. At least I got a couple more ready to go. It's not as many as I'm going to need, but it's a step in the right direction. Oh, I gotta get a whole bunch of materials. I really need to get to my cactus farm next, I think. Yeah, I definitely have heard good things about Apex. It's a game, though, that I haven't taken the time to play. The shooters, I haven't really been focused on shooters. Like, this game does have some shooting moments and stuff, but Epic is releasing so many trash updates. Oh, really? Yeah, they're definitely trying hard. I think, yeah, like they're definitely trying to make it into something big. Why not? I remember when they were bringing in like the shopping carts and stuff like that. That was an interesting choice on their part. They're like doing everything they can, though, to not get sued by PUBG at one point. Make the game as unique as they could just by throwing in a bunch of stuff to try and separate themselves from them. Cactus farm, I think I am ready to harvest there. Yeah, I think the next shooter that I get into might be, most likely be like a Battlefield related engine, but it's got to be something modern or new. By modern or new, I mean like where they actually have like modern weaponry or some like advanced like new tech that like, you know, like futuristic tech or something like that. I do not like the idea of going backwards with Battlefield 1, although it is a new game and it's really not much difference between the guns and stuff like that. They're all pretty much the similar engines for doing damage. I didn't like the idea of going backwards in time with that series. Oh, nice, that's cool. Live events, I definitely got respect for the companies that do that. That's a smart move on their part, I feel anyways. I personally like the idea of events and stuff like that. Like, it's great to have the game going on, but it's also nice to have those events that give people like an event to look for. Get this field of cactus, it's awesome. Robot. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, that's a different kind of event there, really. Hopefully these cactus don't give me too much trouble to pick. Yep, if they're not coming out nice and easy, I'm gonna rip them out of the ground. Delete them. I got a couple problem cactuses to pick. Oh yeah. Okay. That's a good sample of the event and an interesting reaction video, I assume. I think that cactus needs to get deleted. Oh, no. It lives. To-do list, yeah. For sure. Oh, yeah, I'll put that beside that. Like Fortnite Plus, oh yeah. Oops. Oh yeah. this save pad just in case. Yeah, this is a ridiculous farm to harvest. Like, the stream's getting up to an hour here, and it's all I've done is run around harvesting stuff. One thing when you're harvesting, if you try to just like stand in one place and pick as much as you can, you'll save yourself on some life support. Because otherwise, if you're running around all over the place picking each one, it my bad, I missed that comment, sorry. The Jesus of the channel. Inventory full. That's one thing. If you haven't figured that out yet with your jetpack and stuff, if you sprint, you R3 and you jump, you get that like forward, that extra forward motion, which will help extend your range if you're moving around on foot. Alright, starship. Let's fill this thing back up with cactus gel. I'm working towards that. These are all materials and stuff towards that. This is essentially me building it. It's just okay. Yeah, no worries. I figured I'd share that little tip. But yeah, this is all part of building that. It's just it's like I'm producing a massive amount of liquid explosives and stuff like that. I got to save some cactus for making where is it? Polyfiber. I got to save some cactus for making polyfiber, but I think I'm going to have to expand my star bulb farm or go harvest some and whatnot. Like, the recipe is intense, okay? We got the fusion igniter. Like in the description, it'll list a whole bunch of recipes and whatnot for stuff, but I'll show you here. Like, we got the fusion igniter, which is the portable reactor, the quantum processor, and the geodesite. Inside those, the liquid explosive, it wants acid and unstable gel. Then after that, you need like fusion accelerant. There's also organic catalyst, thermic condensate, enriched carbon, nitrogen salt. Like, there's a whole bunch of different recipes here. Like the liquid explosive and fusion accelerant portable. So yeah. So I'll just give you a bit of an idea. Like, we got the portable reactor. That's the first of one of the things there. Portable reactor itself then wants liquid explosive and fusion accelerant. I've got a bunch of liquid explosive built on my ship. Fusion accelerant is, where is it? Yeah, dude. That's why I'm like, I am working on it, but it's not quick at all. I'm pretty far into my game, dude. I've got all the recipes now for my PermaDeath file and so on. So it's I'm finally able to do that, and like that was like I spent pretty much all day yesterday getting the rest of my things and then whatnot, like setting up different machines and stuff like that. Like, I got my atmosphere harvesters and stuff here to get these different ingredients, which actually I gotta fuel those up at some point. Like, yeah, there's a bunch of intense ingredients. Like, I was totally overwhelmed by it at first. I'm still trying to figure this out, honestly. It's sulfurine. Why is there sulfurine in there? Isn't this supposed to be harvesting nitrogen? My goodness. Huh. Okay, maybe I shouldn't have picked that up. That was a mistake. Or maybe I've got the wrong vault here. This planet should be producing. So why do I have this vault here? Why do I have a nitrogen vault when I'm at a sulfurine planet? Silly. Nitrogen should be my number 3 vault. And sulfurine? Yeah, that's better. I set up the wrong vault there. My vaults here, whatever, I've got 3 of them devoted to the different atmospheric gases like sulfurine, radon, and nitrogen. I'm sure he can do a better series than me, man. The guy who makes the game, right? Or he's like the designer or something, right? He's like one of the head guys on the project or something. I'm not sure exactly, but I definitely recognize his name in relation to that. Like, there's been a few times his name's popped up, and I've seen YouTube videos of sort of thing with the title with him and stuff in it, but I haven't taken the time to actually go and look into what's going on there. But yeah. If he is who I think he is, like, I think he's like one of the head guys on the project. He's definitely an awesome person for sure. I have no problem with that at all. Yeah, that's totally cool with me if you want to do that. Yeah, for sure, man. That's no problem. It doesn't bother me at all. I should add you to my related channels list there. I gotta update that and stuff. That's been a long time since that's been updated. It's funny. Yeah, by all means, if you wanna do that, that's cool with me, man. I'm like not even halfway through this cactus farm. At least this time I don't have like my inventory full of navigation data from trying to hunt those recipes. Like, if you didn't know, in order to get the recipes, whoops. Oh, there it goes. Found a spot. Yeah, in order to get the recipes for like building all that stuff, you gotta go into this, and then you put in nav data, which I don't have any right now, and then it's the first option, and you're looking for the manufacturing facilities. That's great. Destroying my to-do list, yep. One objective at a time. make sure I save, because I don't want to have to pick all that cactus twice. These take forever to grow, so this is like a once a day harvest. It's like 16 hours to grow, so it's all part of my rough morning startup and whatnot. Not gonna lie. Appreciate that. That's good to hear. I've been definitely encouraged by the feedback that I've been getting from other people and stuff. That it's keeps me going in that sense. It's appreciated. Like, I don't have that many followers and stuff like that, obviously, but I mean, like, it's nice to get that little boost in confidence sort of thing. Like, hey, I'm making progress. And all the same, whether people are watching or not, I'm still going to enjoy video games and keep doing what I do. So hopefully eventually people will just be drawn to what I do and what I know and whatnot. But I'm definitely still learning and all that. So yeah, a lot to do. Oh yes, yep, definitely. I have some marrow bulb, yeah. I don't know about it on this file right now, but I definitely have access to marrow bulb. Let's see if there's a cave around even here. Marrow bulb, I don't have much trouble getting my hands on marrow bulb. I think there might be like a cave like right there. There's a hole in the ground. On this file, I don't have any in stock on this file because I haven't needed it. On normal, I got like 80 on my person. I have a ship full of cactus flesh. See, like I barely put a dent in my farm. I still got all that to harvest. Welcome, Mr. Dude, Duty Dude. appreciate the sub. Thank you. Yeah, that's cool. I've definitely been busy streaming. This has been like my daily grind of late to stream and stuff like that. I've been busy working on YouTube here. I'm not working on YouTube, like air quotes working. Can I buy some and like I don't know that it's able to be bought anywhere. I don't think I've actually seen marrow bulb to buy anywhere. It's I could probably pick you some. It's not that crazy. Once you know where to look for caves and stuff like that, you just got like fly around looking for a hole in the ground, and once you find a hole in the ground, you go down and stuff your inventory full or however many you want to grab and stuff, sort of thing. But I can definitely try and get some more. I've got, yeah, I think it was 88 that I had on my normal file that was sitting in one of my vaults there that I pulled onto my character and stuff. I can easily take some time and grab some more. I got till Friday to prep for that, so that'll give me enough time to... Oh geez, man, if I have till Friday to prep for that, that's I got plenty of time to get in, and it would take me like maybe, like if you want like 200 or 300 or so, man, it's like maybe half an hour. But yeah, it shouldn't be a problem. I got like my exocraft and stuff like that, and it'll make it much faster for covering ground quick to go harvest that. It's no trouble. Okay, sounds good. I'll definitely do my best to accommodate that. I might get you like a 250 just for like an even stack or whatever, if that's cool. we'll see on how slow it is getting them. They're not too bad to get though. Oh, geez, yeah, it's appreciated. It's no worries though. The way I see it, with how much I play, it's only fair for me to kind of like share in that sense, to try and help some others and stuff like that. I'm able to play more than the average person with my current and free time and stuff like that. So since I spend so much time, I try to help people out that way, so they can not be so worried and enjoy their game more and stuff like that. Yeah, no problem. It's only fair for the way I see it anyways. Like, that's why, like, I always, well, not always, but I refer back to Elder Scrolls Online a lot. That's why, like, my price on Elder Scrolls was always so low for items and stuff like that, to help players and whatnot. Oh man, that's totally cool. I'm more than happy to give you something that's cool. I appreciate the opportunity to help. Fill my ship up with gel. I'm definitely gotta buy another hauler today. Oh, why isn't it working? There we go. Yeah, that's as full as it's gonna get. Pretty ridiculous. What am I gonna do with this cactus? Ah. Oh, dude, have you seen my fighter? Whoops. I got a nice fighter, man. There it is. Let's call it in right there. And please. I mean, I'll send it over there because it's not gonna. I absolutely can fight some ships at some point. It's for sure. There's my beast of a fighter. I went all out on this one, man. Here's a look at my inventory. I've only got a few slots for actually storing some necessities like fuel and shield stuff. Yeah, my inventory is nothing but weapons and fuel and shield re-upping stuff. It has all the weapons. I really like the cabin on this one. It's I really like it. It's a cool view. I actually spend a lot more time in first person with this ship. It's the largest size of fighter ship that's available. This one took a while. I think this one took me about 5 hours to get. There's a stream, like probably about 10 or more episodes back, where I was out shopping for ships and stuff like that. I ended up buying that, an Explorer, an Exotic, and stuff like that. And I gotta call in my other ship now too, right? To store all that cactus. Whoops. I don't know why it's giving me so much trouble to land there. I know I can land there. Okay, let's use... I need this one. This is the one I got last night, actually. One of my haulers. The Voice of Devastation. Oof. It turned. Yeah. It might have not have been so long, it might not have been 5 hours, but it was definitely torturous. Like, that's the ship that I wanted when I was waiting there and stuff. So I ended up buying like 3 ships or 2 ships along the way, waiting to buy that one. It was very torturous, yeah. This is the ship that I bought last night. The Voice of Devastation. It seemed kind of cool to have on the YouTube channel, and it's massive. Gotta fill it up with cactus now. Thermal protection so I don't freeze. It's the joys of hunting ships. Sometimes they go really quick and sometimes they go very long. Like, I actually got that one in under 20 minutes, man. Which was, like, shocking to me. I was like, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Alright, thanks for hanging out as long as you did. This is good. Good chilling. You have a good one. I'll have that marrow bulb ready for you for Friday. For sure, for sure. Yeah, likewise. Same to you. You have a good one. I'll see you when I see you. I shall continue the grind. Gotta keep this harvest going and stuff. Now I gotta get some more star bulb. Definitely need more star bulb, but I can at least build one of these things at some point here once I get through this mega harvest of the morning. This is a once a day cactus harvest, so it's slow, but once it's done for the day. See you, I see you, yeah. You have a good one. I keep forgetting to do this. I can actually, like, wave. Goodbye. I like the emotes. I can't wait till I can get in on the Quicksilver event to get some more. I don't know exactly how many there is. I know there's a couple, though. I think there's, like, a dance and stuff like that. The Atlas Station is where the Quicksilver merchant is. Goodness. The thermal storm kicking in here in the middle of the night. This planet is hot, or not hot, it's like decent in the daytime, and then there's like these hot thermal storms that pop up, and then during the night it gets cold though, so you got a bit of a variation, like where you go from no protection to thermal protection to like your sub-zero thermal protection. I think that it's about to get... well, I hope you enjoy a couple more minutes then. I'm still trying to pick all this stupid cactus. Not offhand, no. I may have watched some of their content without knowing their name, though, because it's definitely something I've done before, where I've watched and not paid attention to what the channel name was. Oh man, I got stuff on this ship. I thought this was empty. No, it's not good. Oh no. Yeah, that really kind of caught me off guard there. I don't know if I'm gonna have enough room to store all this cactus. Upload his 165th episode of No Man's Sky. Okay, cool. That's pretty crazy. He's like 100 episodes ahead of me on this series. $110. He's been busy. It's a lot. Yeah, that's a lot of episodes. Copperite, I can get more of that in no time. Let's destroy that too. Easy to get. I still got so much uranium. I bought a whole bunch of uranium last night to put up a bunch of automated harvesters. Oh wow. Yeah, he's been very busy. If they're like 50 minutes average for 165 episodes, that's pretty intense. That's a lot of work. It's a good 165 hours worth of content for people to enjoy. Radon, right. Okay. How much room do I got left? Oh no. Gosh. Need that oxygen there. Sodium, I'll leave all but one there. Oops. Oh yeah. Yeah, I was actually kind of trying to figure out a way that I could work on a highlight reel sort of thing like that. I think eventually what I want to go through is like timestamp in the comments some of my highlights, and then from there I'm going to work on editing those together once I got my list together of my favorite like top 10 moments or something like that on my PermaDeath file or whatever. You actually helped inspire that. Actually, that was more than just reading my mind. That was inspiration on your part. Cadmium and chromatic. Do I got room there? Yeah, the highlight reel sounds like a cool idea for sure. Just throw that there. Yeah, I appreciate that though. It's you're welcome. It was like it's definitely a good thing to do. I see it. I gotta working through the process on that. Like that's why I was thinking. Yeah, I gotta go through and timestamp stuff there, so people are watching through on their own like that, and then from there I can edit together the video like I was hoping. I think, anyways. I'm not sure if I'm gonna have the editing tools on through YouTube. I might have to take some of my videos and chop and edit on a computer or something, but we'll get there eventually. For now, I've been powering through making a bunch of content and stuff like that. Eventually I'll have some downtime and where I take a break, and that'll be a time of editing for sure, and editing and highlighting and making sure I go through and add to some of my descriptions and stuff like that. Like there'll definitely come a time where I gotta spend like a week of just like editing and making sure everything's the way it's supposed to be. A lot to do, and then the fact that I keep going and capturing more content gives me more and more and more to do, so eventually I'm going to be buried under all the work in a sense, but I enjoy it. It keeps me busy, right? Making work for myself. Yeah, looks like that cactus might be the end of that one if it gives me too much trouble to harvest. Like that one there has been a problem one for the past couple harvests, so if they're a real nuisance to pick, I rip them out, because it's not like I have any shortage right now. I'm actually having a hard time managing this much cactus, and it's kind of a problem, because I had a whole bunch left over from yesterday's harvest. I didn't even finish processing all of yesterday's cactus, and I've got more coming in today, so. Alright, you have a good one. Thanks for hanging out. You have a good one. Good luck on your exams and all that jazz. Or jazz. But all that stuff, you know what I mean. What I mean, not what I say. I might be able to stream earlier. It really depends on... That's a little early. I might still be up streaming then. It's hard to say. I can't make any promises for that early of a time. There's a chance of it. I might be on though. It really depends. My sleep schedule shifts sometimes too. Sometimes I'm sort of nocturnal, so I might be up and streaming fresh at that point. Sometimes lately's been lately it's been a 12 around a lunchtime startup for me, but I've been up till like 5 a.m. on average lately, so. Alright, yeah, have a good one. Thanks, you too. Oh, I can wave you out here. We'll see you later. Huzzah. Yeah, safe journey to you as well. Inventory full. Okay. What am I gonna do with all this cactus flesh? God, I still gotta pick that. That ship is full. Right? No. Okay. I thought it was full. I don't know why I thought it was full. It was pretty much full though with all the uranium I had and stuff in there. Cactus flesh, cactus flesh. 2,500 left. It's not much room, is it? This is, yeah, this is a bit of a problem here. Where I'm actually got too much cactus, but it's a good problem to have. It'll allow me the ability to give away stuff easier. I'll have to give it away. Guys, I can't deal with all this material. Come take some. It's kind of what I'm building towards, though. The freighter farm support. Yeah, I'm definitely going to need a new hauler today, though. That's for sure. I've got 4 haulers right now, and 3 of them are pretty much filled to the brim. I think I'm going to give up my Explorer class ship for the sake of making some more inventory room by getting another hauler. Let's delete those problem cactus. Oh, delete. Ha! Okay. I need another ship. The baller, the crashed hauler. I'm not sure. Eventually, as many as I can accommodate. I'm trying to upgrade my facilities to be able to accommodate helping a bunch of people. Is my plan, anyways. Working towards that. Okay, we got some room here to store some more cactus. Good. Throw the mordite there as well. I'm not going to worry about organizing that. How much room do I have here? Oh my goodness, this is an interesting problem to have. At least that's done. Like, I still have 3 gamma farms to hit up that I could harvest and stuff, and it's already been an hour and a half. I need all the cactus. But no, not really. This is a way overkill cactus farm, but it only harvests once a day, so that's why I've planted so much. But it's the first time working with my cactus farm and stuff, and I definitely found out I have planted way too much. I couldn't even process all the cactus that I had yesterday, so I'm still processing cactus today from that, and I've just harvested another full harvest of what I had to handle yesterday. But my facilities are bigger, and I've got yeah, got my supplies ready to go here, hopefully to make some of these other recipes and stuff. It's just slow going. Worst case scenario though, I'll just vendor it if it gets to be too much of an inventory wrecker sort of thing, because I like free space in my inventory. I don't want to be stuck fighting for room. This cactus is gonna give me trouble. Oh. I'm pretty sure what happened here is I got a double stack going on. Sometimes if you plant them too quick, like if you double tap too quick there, it'll stack too. Yeah, I might. I'm trying to just like have these saved up and whatnot to a certain point. Like if things get too cluttered, I will just vendor it for less value than what it's worth if I had further processed it. Oh, it flashed for a second. I'm prepared to buy another hauler today, though, if I have to. If it comes to that, to make more room, I'm going to give up my Explorer and run five haulers, and one fighter will be my personal ship collection for the sake of extreme inventory for holding a lot of supplies and helping out. Come on, it's flashed twice. It's so picky, though. This. I mean, if it's going to be that bad, I might just leave it there. There. Weed out the problem cacti. Okay, that's that. Do I even want to... Okay. I figure out what I'm going to do next now. That's pretty much the worst of that taken care of. Oh, I need to go harvest some carbon. And by harvest carbon, I gotta go to my glass farm. The reason I made this file was actually the PermaDeath file was to get to the, like, my original objective, I should say, was to get to the center of the galaxy to get my missing trophy. I've now got 100% trophy data on this game, and so now I'm just coasting, enjoying myself out in the Hilbert galaxy and stuff like that, upgrading facilities and stuff, and that's kind of when my objective changed to start helping players as my recipes have gotten further and that I actually survived this far. So it was one thing and then now another. Like, I definitely enjoy helping players. It's very much my style. I've done that sort of thing in the past, like especially when I was like helping in a guild and stuff like that, with like my Elder Scrolls Online days and stuff like that. Definitely where I got into helping players a lot more like that. Carbon. Gotta grab a bunch of fuel for all these. I got a whole bunch of autonomous units that I've got stocked up for harvesting different gases that I'm in need of. It's the first time I've ever gone that far on the game. Yeah, it was my first platinum. I actually got it on Father's Day. So it'll be easy to remember. But I didn't get the last trophy until a little bit later though, because the trophies that I was missing were in DLC content, so that's why I didn't have 100% at that point. Yeah, it was definitely a cool thing. I was happy with that, getting my first platinum. It was kind of a small victory. I was actually really surprised when I got it. I wasn't focused on it at all. It just kind of happened. Lots of frost. I'm not even going to bother harvesting that right now. I don't think I need too much of it, or when I do need it, I can go grab it real easy. Yeah, okay. I do see I need 100 per on the recipe. So I do need some frost, but I don't want to worry about frost right now because I got to top up my atmospheric harvesters. I'm also wanting to drop, I need to buy dihydrogen jelly. Where did I leave dihydrogen jelly? Dihydrogen jelly. I gotta find a location where I can buy. I played them and how much it costs? It's not that much now, I don't think. Especially if you get it on sale, it's very cheap. Yeah, it depends on where in the world you're at. Yeah, for myself, I got mine on sale. It was Canadian dollars for like $33 roughly is how much I paid for my copy, a digital copy. That was one of the PlayStation sales. It's about 2 months back now when I purchased that. Oh yeah, that definitely sounds about right for sure. Yeah, it's basically what I paid too, actually. I gotta get like close to 1,000 carbon because I got that many automated machines to fill. I'm trying to have the little medium refinery at each location that I need carbon like that, so I can just like have one of these sitting here with the oxygen and carbon sitting inside of it for fueling up my things. But I'm not quite that coordinated yet. I got to get the mag ferrite together and the hydrogen jelly, which the hydrogen jelly is. I mean, I could build it, but I'd rather just buy it because I don't like chasing the crystals. The time spent mining dihydrogen jelly, I could spend it just shopping and be done with it, and gotten way more in the same amount of time. So that's why I don't really like harvesting that material, just for the time saved. Like, they're pretty common, but the return on time spent, yeah, it's just, I just cannot justify it. Oh, radon, stuff that in there. It would allow a person to just explore then, eh? Radon is just about topped up. That's awesome. The way I've set these up here, these containers are like vaults for holding stuff. Like, that's a 5K oxygen, that's a 5K radon, that's 5K frost. Whatnot. My 10 vaults are specifically devoted to this recipe at this point. My vaults are a vault of gamma, a vault of oxygen, copperite, sulfurine, frost crystal, cactus, radon, mordite, nitrogen, and fungal mold are what my 10 vaults are used for at this point. Okay. I mean, that's enough carbon to at least get things going. If I have to, I can come back. I don't, you know what? No, I should stick around and grab a little bit more because I know I'm going to need to come back for more. 1,000 is not enough. Welcome back. Satisfactory. What is satisfactory? I'm honestly not familiar with that title. It's new to me. I guess I should just look that up, shouldn't I, and go watch a video on it. Yeah, no worries. I'll have to check that out. I'll just add that to my to-do list. What is satisfactory? Put you on the spot there. Okay, a game like Minecraft, cool. But I'm much more. I've been too busy playing games. Yeah, too busy getting my game on to spend time watching stuff. Yeah. Yeah, I've definitely been streaming a lot lately. I'm surprising myself even on how much I've put up there lately. It's good though, but like I was saying with this file here, it's a good reason, yeah, I guess, right? Yeah, it's definitely good. This PermaDeath file has really got me hooked, man. And I made that promise to myself that if I was on PermaDeath, I'm on YouTube. So, yeah, I have not played my PermaDeath file without streaming or recording it, sort of thing. So it's my whole PermaDeath experience will be captured. Okay, how are we doing on materials here? We need more oxygen. $256, huh? I'm really surprised it's taking as long as it is right now. I was like, my morning harvest, I know it's slow. Now I gotta go run around and top up all my gas harvesters and stuff. A couple automated machines, and hopefully my stupid automated harvester is actually harvesting what I want it to. That was giving me some trouble last night. I set one up on a magnetized ferrite and it was pulling emerald. I was like, no, I don't want that material because it's going to cause more problems. I don't need emerald. I don't need to top those up. Got lots of dioxide. Okay, I think I have enough fuel to top things up now. 2,000, 2,500, a little bit more. Okay. Let's go to Box Bank. I was kind of surprised. The atmospheric harvester will only allow you to plant 3 on a planet. Oh yeah, it's not as streamlined for interacting between channels on the iPad. Yeah, that's for sure. When you're on like a PC or something like that, it definitely, like, once you start to type, it'll like recognize like who's in chat for you, and you just gotta like click the name or whatever. Is much faster versus the iPad where you gotta type it all out. Oops. Definitely selected the wrong harvester on that time. Come on. Thank you. I don't know what's with that. Every time you go to enter into the harvester, or not every time, but after you enter one and you go into the next one, it kicks you out for a second. There, like, it doesn't harvest smooth for some reason. Okay. Oops. Emojis. Okay, radon is in vault. Which vault? Which page? My goodness. It's this page here. Radon is in vault 6. Ooh, it's just about filled, which is good. Just got a full tank of radon ready to build here, which is good because I don't need much radon, do I, with this recipe? I think it's how much per? It's 250 per, and I'm sitting on almost 5,000, so that's good and prepared. Paint that. Whoa, no. There. That's better. Code that. I think it's like, yeah, 3, 6, and 8 are my gases. 3, 6, and 8. 8's over here. We gotta. Oh yes, yeah. I've only played the second one though. Yeah. Cut off by the controller. Yeah, I definitely know what it is. I've only played the second one though. Let's paint that yellow. Yellow and blue. There we go. 3. How much gas do we got here? Okay, moving on up. It should be close, maybe not quite close to full, but it's definitely going to be 3/4 full once I'm done my harvest here. Green. Very good. Lots and lots of gas to build that. Okay, grab this. I need to go get some more nitrogen, which is on lush or toxic planets. Outside of the thing here. Whoops. I think I got nitrogen in the anomaly. Okay, so I've been to Box Bank. Anomaly. Just making sure I got all my stops figured out here, because I gotta make sure I top up all these machines. Oh, no worries. Yeah, that's actually something I don't think I know many people that are actually like serious Apex players either on my friends list, now that I think about it. I mean, there was definitely a bunch of a point when people were very busy on that, but yeah, I don't know that there's any people that I know that that's like their daily driver. And this planet is crazy trippy. It's an anomaly. Everything's like old school black and white, sort of. It's got like some weird colors going on. The default name for the planet was Lion 7. If it's a max slot S-class, I would consider buying it. How big is that ship? An A-class, 31. That's the final end. That's a cool name. Have a good one, Frolic Claws. Appreciate you hanging out. It was good chatting. Good luck on your exams and stuff, and stay safe in the travels, of course. And I'll have that blow-up marrow bulb ready for sure at some point. Actually, I definitely got that on my list so I don't forget. But I shouldn't forget marrow bulb. There we go. Nitrogen. Almost stocked up to the max on nitrogen. Like I need like 500, I think it's 500 nitrogen per 15 million, so yeah, sitting on close to 5,000 is pretty overkill. Uranium, I don't want to grab that yet. I definitely gotta go troubleshoot if my emerald is still coming out of mag ferrite harvesters. And there's one thing I hope they change. The automated harvesters can, like, they'll occasionally start pulling other resources from the planet's loot pool of mined resources and stuff like that, which is kind of annoying because I had like just put together a bunch of automated things specifically for harvesting magnetized ferrite, and my machines are pulling emerald on a magnetized ferrite deposit, so that was a little upsetting. Like, this isn't what I signed up for. But this was I thought this was kind of a nice find. I got a nice emerald deposit here. Ooh, the low gravity on this planet. Mad hops. Woo! But yeah, this was irritating last night. Look at this. My machines are full of emerald. I don't need emerald. I need magnetized ferrite. That's terrible. I don't need emeralds. I'm going to delete all those and rebuild, hopefully. How many can I build? Probably a bunch. So I'm going to throw a bunch on there. I don't want any on the emerald because I don't know if that's affecting like why I'm having trouble picking what I'm trying to pick. I can build 5. That's way too many. It's worth doing. It's worth overdoing. I mean, mag ferrite, I do use a bunch. I guess I'll come here when I need to do any building projects. Stand in the middle. Now these better stay pulling magnetized ferrite. That's all that I want from these machines. The reason why I was deleting the other ones, they were harvesting emerald for some silly reason. I don't know why. And I wasn't about to fuel them up and have them grab emerald again. Oops. Huh, I can't access that one. How about now? Huh, that's weird. Try that again. That one glitched out for some reason. It wasn't letting me fill it. Better. Okay. I will have no shortage of magnetized ferrite, that's for sure. It's a glorious sight watching that many harvesters. And if I need the emerald, I can just pull them off of there on there, or odds are they're going to end up harvesting some against my will anyways, so that's good. Good enough. Okay, I didn't actually get anything from that harvest. Unfortunate, but it won't be long until I got more. Next farm. And just like writing out which ones I've been to and stuff like that, so I'm not doubling up. I was already at Hot. I'm pretty sure I was already at the Hot farm. I planted Red Hall. It's already there, but they're probably already done filled up. Mount Solanium was there. Gamma. I gotta go to Castle. I didn't go to the castle yet. I gotta go harvest some mold over there too yet. Jeez, I forgot. My goodness, 2 hours and I haven't even built one of these things yet. I'm still gathering materials together. I probably do already have the materials on me to build these things. I'm just I'm trying to like see what my facilities are harvesting and top them up and stuff. Like I could build one to get the 15 million, but I'm trying to build like a bunch. Much better description of Titan. Titanfall, I would a description on Titanfall. just make, like, for a shorter answer, it's like a, if you like mechs, or running around and jumping on walls and stuff like that. I can't say yes or no on the first one because I haven't played it, but the second one was definitely an enjoyable experience, but it wasn't something that I went back and kept playing. So it was a fun playthrough, but it wasn't something that kept me going. As far as an answer there, it was really cool though. Like like the robots and all that are definitely kind of fun to play with. That's for sure. Yeah. Yes, yeah, I'm actually a little more coordinated at this place. I actually got my little medium refiner ready to fuel up my harvesters here. That way I can kind of pick up some condensed carbon along the way. Oops, wrong machine. Yes, no worries. Have a good one. Thanks for hanging out. Stay safe in your travels and all that. I appreciate your positivity and all that. And I'll see you when I see you. I will wave goodbye. You have a good one. Peace out. Thank you. You too. I shall definitely have a good day for sure. I gotta harvest this. So much stuff to grab. I mean, I don't really want to harvest that right now. But I started. And no, I can't handle that inventory right now. I can easily get more mold. Starship. Okay, so castle's been topped up. My nitrogen vault is full. Yep. Oh, sorry. Bumping into that mic, it's making me itch there, where it was touching my skin. It's been 2 hours. My headset is probably, my proper headset is probably almost, like, dried up, but I'm gonna give it a chance to actually, like, cure up and be good. I should let it go for at least 4 hours before I start putting any stress on it, but it might be best just to leave it for the day even. But, yeah, cactus, fungi, ammonia. I need to hit up ammonia. Gotta get those harvesters fueled. I think... How much ammonia? It's only a 50 stack of ammonia. I think the biggest problem right now that I'm missing is starbulb and solanium. Which are used in heat capacitors and polyfiber. But for the sake of getting this over with, we're just gonna go buy some, so that people can see how rough this can be. Pretty sure I have like all the core ingredients on me, you know, at this point. I didn't even fuel that up last night, did I? I mean, my facilities are getting pretty thorough at this point. There isn't much that I'm not producing. Starbulb and solanium are hurting, but I'm gonna go buy a bunch of those so I can plant more. And I'm gonna use some of that that purchase stuff to build a couple of these expensive units. Kind of wish these shuttles had a circular version. I really want a UFO, man. Like an exotic UFO. That's where you'll get me into an exotic. Give me a UFO, man. Like I want something like a circular flying disc with some cool lights on it. Maybe some moving parts. No pressure. It would be cool though. Let's go fill that up. I'm sure many players would appreciate an exotic, unidentified flying object. You know, good old UFO. That would definitely be my main go-to ship. I wouldn't even care if it had like terrible damage or anything. It would be really cool to have a ship like that, flying saucer. Just topping up different automated units to help fuel the process of building these expensive units, but I think I'm just about done with that. Which planet is this? Right, okay, this is my pyrite. Yeah, definitely my pyrite. That I didn't even fuel up last night, my goodness. I built them, I didn't start them, which is actually kind of a lucky thing for me, because I don't need pyrite just right now, but I will eventually. So we gotta keep our eyes out for some dihydrogen jelly. Bunch of dihydrogen jelly. Huzzah! So there's 1,000 pyrite there ready to go when I need it. And I only needed 50. 50 to produce 15 million, and I'm making 1,000 out of there, so we have got pyrite on lockdown. Pyrite though is also my main fuel source that I prefer for my pulse engine though, so yeah. Okay, so we're actually heading to get two things done at once here. There's a good chance I'm going to pick up a hauler over here if the right one comes in. I'm looking to get the Stellar Sun in an S-Class. I'm going to trade off my Explorer ship for that. been a good day, good audience, good breakfast. 2,000, my goodness, I got lots of room in my vault, right? That was my vault, or was that my freighter that I just stuck it in? My goodness, what did I just do? Where's my bank vault? There should be a vault here, right there. Oh, it's like, where's the vault? Did I not place one here? Where did I just send that material? Okay, good. Worrying for nothing. Nice. Okay, let's save. And get on up on top here and start buying some solanium and a bunch of other stuff. That's a fighter. Is it a max slaughter? I don't think so. It doesn't look the right size. It should have some sort of like pylon, or not pylon, some extra thickness on the side if it was larger. Timeless mirror. But this is... oh, wait. I gotta start talking to these guys. Bye. Oh, wow. Here's something else I need to figure out too. Kind of a sidetrack moment there, but I think I need Geknip to build Geknip buds. Empty inventory slots, really? Nip buds, is that? Why is it saying an empty inventory? What's component? No, that can't be right. It's something that's probably got to be planted somewhere. Why is it saying that it'd do that then? Yeah, that's weird. Use X to craft an empty inventory slots. Yeah, no, that can't be right. That's got to be something that's misprinted. B. Come on. Of course, they don't have what I'm looking for right now. I'm trying to purchase myself some solanium and some solanium and star bulb. Fungal mold. Star bulb. They're gonna fly off before I can even get there. Don't leave! Fungal, of course. Okay. I might just have to go pick it myself. Worst come to worst, I will. There's a patch not far away. I was hoping to just buy some to save some time, though. My goodness, no luck. It's pretty low percentage though for like solanium. I'm getting lucky with that, but at the same time there's a ship that I want in this system, so I don't mind hanging out here for a few minutes. By a few minutes of I don't know how long it's going to take. If it goes taking too long, though, I will just pack up and go chase these resources down by hand. I want to build at least one of these fusion things for the episode demo. Or not so much a demo, but so it's at least on there so people can see the miserable process of putting these things together. Nope. By miserable process, if you looked in the description, you can see the list of ingredients and all the different recipes you need. It's pretty intense. Solanium, thank you. I'll take it all. It's not much, but it's enough to build one. Almost. It's not quite enough. I need 200. So I was 170 with that. Much closer to being able to build one, but I still need to be able to buy 200 star bulb. Yeah, 200 star bulb as well. Oops. Nice hat there, guy. Star bulb. Sweet. Okay, we almost got everything we need here. We just need to catch another pile of each of these, and we got enough to put this all together. I wonder if the stellar sun will come grace us with an appearance here. The stellar sun is a potential max slot hauler that I want in red with some beastly wings on it and stuff. It's definitely a ship I would like to get. It doesn't quite have the body I'm looking for on it, but yeah, it's nice. Nice enough anyways, in the red that it comes in. I got a ship with a very similar wing setup and stuff on my normal file that I like better than the Stellar Sun, but this is the closest one I've found to the match the one I found on my normal file. Cactus and fungal, not what I need right now. Star bulb. Sweet. Guess I'm grabbing some extra. The star bulb is going to be helpful. Like, I need that for producing, it's like polyfiber or something like that. Star bulb. Yeah, star bulb and cactus is polyfiber. Sweet. Alright, I can at least put together one of these terrible things. And after that, I'm going to actually hang out here some more in hopes of seeing that ship that I really want. Like, I built this base on this trading post specifically to get this ship. I haven't had luck though, so that's why this base is still here, and it's probably going to remain here because I needed hot planets for harvesting. Okay, the fun begins. Start at the bottom here. Let's make one lemmium. Let's make it in a nice clear spot here, so that this can be a nice clear demonstration. I should have all the materials to do this. Do I got ionized cobalt? I got cobalt. Okay, I got 250. That's, yeah, I got lots. Okay, I think I have everything. We'll find out, I guess, as I get smashing stuff together here. Okay, so we need one lemmium. We need one herox. One dirty bronze. 2 nitrogen salts. Uh-oh. Okay. Just gotta go pick up some nitrogen from one of my vaults. And for that, we're gonna rip on over to... This isn't a nitrogen place, is it? No, this is sulfurine. But I do need some sulfurine. How much sulfurine do I need? Sulfurine, I need like 200? 500. Okay. Ah, that is way more than I want. Okay, so I got 500 of that. I gotta go to somewhere toxic, I think. Nitrogen is lush or toxic. Yes. Let's go to anomaly, actually. The planet Lion 7. It would have been easier to go to my box bank where I got all my stuff, though. It would have made more sense to travel there because everything's centralized, wouldn't it? Next travel, if I need to get some, I think I'm going to need to run over there to grab some radon, so I might have to travel once more. Yeah, that was a mistake. I could have saved myself time traveling twice, but it's not that terrible. That was an unexpected thing. I thought I had all the materials on there, but I forgot I was stuffing those materials into my storage vaults there to help fill those tanks up. Okay. Just pull some right out of here. I need like 500 of this, so actually I might need to grab a little bit extra out of the bank. But I don't gotta go far for that. Actually, you know what? Who needs to travel? I'm not gonna travel twice like that. I'm just gonna throw up the vault that I need. My radon vault is in number 6 vault. And I only need 250 of that for doing this. Okay. Oops. All right. Okay, so back to building here. We got to build 2 nitrogen salts. Oh, I didn't grab enough. Or do I not have enough carbon? Okay, not quite enough nitrogen. Yeah, that was my mistake. Okay, so I need 500 to build that. Should be able to build the nitrogen salt times 2. Very good. Okay, so I need 2 of those. Thermic condensate, I need 1 of those. Polyfiber heat capacitor. Okay, so I need a little bit of frost crystal. I should actually be able to get some of that up right here, or actually I could just drop a vault and not even worry about that. Frost crystal is in vault. Vault number 4. Yeah, delete. Heat capacitor. Those. Put that back in the pile for now. And delete, because I don't want that at this location to interfere when I'm filling this tank here. I don't want, yeah. So that way when I offload, I can just go offload like this. Whoops, wrong button. Yeah, I definitely claimed a spot on one of these worlds just out of pure like I couldn't resist. That was cool looking. The default name is Lion 7, which I just left. But the big reason for returning here is because I want to fly here. It's fun to fly through those holes. This is a big part of why I set this place up. It was a location that I wanted to return to. More for the sake of just flying around, not so much for the colors and shaders and stuff, but it is kind of unique. Okay, so I got those built. Heat capacitors. Needed to build. What do I need to build? Oh, right, the heat capacitor. Sorry, well, there's one there. I feel like I'm... Okay, heat capacitor. I need the frost. I got the frost. I need to build enriched carbon and maybe another thermic condensate. Yeah. Enriched carbon. Build another one of these. Acid and unstable gel. To build liquid explosives, which I have on one of my ships. So I can pull these on that ship. Okay, so you're not going to see the combination of acid and whatnot to make this liquid explosive, but that's what like I would need to build one of these and one of those to get this liquid explosive. So you're going to miss that little segment, I guess. And I think that's just about everything. So I gotta start putting these into the next stage. So I need to build a circuit board, superconductor, semiconductor. Okay, I need to build a semiconductor before I build the superconductor. Superconductor. Fusion accelerant and liquid explosive need to go together. Okay, so I need to put together a fusion accelerant. Need organic catalyst. Okay. Organic catalyst. What am I missing? Another enriched carbon? Okay. Oops. Enriched carbon. I need some more radon. Whoops. I need my... number 6. Enriched carbon. To build diffusion accelerant. Organic catalyst. There we go. Organic catalyst. Now I should be able to build that fusion accelerant. There we go. Fusion accelerant. Okay, so superconductor, fusion accelerant. Oops, wrong page. Liquid explosive infusion cell. I need a portable reactor, which is right there. Okay, that's one of the first mega parts. The quantum processor is a circuit board, and that's superconductor. Okay, so circuit board. It's going to use up that polyfiber. And those two are going to combine together to make a quantum processor. Right there. Okay. So those are almost done. I think these are the last 3 ingredients to make the final piece here, which would make sense, obviously, right? The geodesite. Let's see. Is it all ready to put together? Yes, it is. And there we go, the geodesite. And from there, we can put those together into this awesome product down here for a whopping 15 million units. Now I can build a lot more of these, but I need to expand some of my farm stuff so that I can actually handle keeping up with the amount that I want to produce and stuff. So, but yeah, that's a terribly slow demonstration that took 2.5 hours to get to this point. I had to get through a bunch of harvest and stuff. You went for stasis device? Okay. I just unlocked the recipes like yesterday or the day before, so I had just purely by which one showed up first on my list. I started with fusion igniter, and eventually I will be working on testing out building a stasis device and stuff. I'm pretty sure I've got the facilities to build everything here. Magno gold. I think magno gold and granite might give me some trouble, but I got... Yeah, okay, I don't have a phosphorus harvesting spot. That's like the one thing I see right now that I don't have a setup for, and yeah, okay. So the only thing that I would have trouble with is actually... Oh, periphium. Periphium and phosphorus. But the reason why I actually have facilities to accommodate that one easier is I spent last night, like it took me almost 3 hours putting up my final prep to get ready to build this here. I got automated harvesters all over the place and stuff in order to keep up with that. Like I'm pretty sure that I could be producing like... Actually, I don't even have a number yet, but I know it's going to be a good number, especially when you take in that like my living glass farm, getting rich before, yeah, preparing my file and preparing to share supplies and stuff as well to help players and stuff like that. It's I'm building towards a freighter farm support stream and stuff like that. It's kind of what I'm doing, so I'm trying to be able to build all these different recipes and stuff like that so I can pass some units to players easier, and then on top of that I'm going to have my freighter all built up and stuff like that. Now that I'm done collecting or building up my facilities for that sort of stuff, it's I'm going to start working on upgrading my freighter. I'm trying to be set up to host, or to not so much to host, but to help new players or old ones if they need farm supplies and stuff like that. Like I'm gonna try and have what you call it again, like pretty much all my facilities are gonna no longer be on the planet, and eventually I'm gonna centralize them on my freighter and stuff. So when I join other players, if they need any plant material or anything like that, I should hopefully have it. Yeah. Like I'm not hurting for income at this point. Like my gamma farms and frost farms or whatever, like the living glass farms are pulling about 60 million every 4 hours, and then I've got liquid explosive farms as well, which are pulling probably close to 50 million every 4 hours roughly, depending on cactus availability and stuff, or mordite and different materials. But yeah, like I'm easily every 4 hours pulling 100 million out of this before making the high-end recipes and stuff like that. So it's pretty out of control. Not poor at all, no. That's why I'm setting up to start sharing and stuff, is what I'm building towards. And on top of that, my character's sitting on like 199 million units right now. I didn't know there were that much for my own, like that. Maybe that's on PC or something, but this one here, like that, my S-Class, that's an S-Class freighter up there. That one cost me about 150 million. I think they reduced the price with one of the updates. I don't know if it's still high on PC or not, but from what I was hearing, the price used to be way higher. It's not so bad now. You can get one for under 200 mil. Duh. Okay, I want to go back to that planet and buy a bunch of solanium and Starbulb. I gotta expand those 2 farms a little bit. Yeah, I would definitely, if you haven't checked in since Next, I would definitely take a peek at them. The high end anyways on console, as far as I've seen, is the most I've seen has been like 150, 160 million or something on the high end. Like I think my S-Class is worth like 147 or something like that. I'm not sure if I can see it from here or not. No. If I flew up there, I could see that and find out. But I'm gonna keep moving here so I can be efficient with my time and not get too distracted. I want to go back to this location to try and pick up some of those flowers and stuff like that I don't want to go picking right now. And also while I'm buying these supplies, I'm going to be eyes out for the Stellar Sun max slot hauler that I really want. It's time to be done with them teasing me. I travel through this the space station at this location where I'm headed a lot, and like almost every time the first ship that comes in is this red hauler with big wings and stuff like that. It's just tormenting me. It's like I must buy it, so it's no longer on my to-do list. Every time I see it, it's like, stop teasing me. Because I'm either like at the space station most times, and I'm like unable to actually buy it because I don't want to give up the ship that I'm currently using. Top these up so keep my gas compression real good. Yeah, I'm set up where I got at least six units of each type of gas that I need, except for oxygen. Oxygen, I've got like actual compressors for oxygen. I wasn't about to take the time to find some exotic planets to harvest some oxygen like that. Right, Maybe quickly. It's kind of dangerous doing that, but I know my jetpack has got the power to get me up there safely with no hazards. I like on my first episode, I die in like the first 10 minutes on the PermaDeath series to fall damage. So I learned my lesson early. Alright, I should be talking to these guys to buy some flowers. Nah, not what I needed. No luck. Yeah, I'm on PermaDeath. So if I die, I wreck my file. It's a little bit more pressure than normal mode for sure. I definitely play different. Like there's like a genuine fear of heights and stuff and whatnot. You don't want to fall and die and all that. And like in the beginning, I definitely like when I got into combat and stuff like that, I was more often to run away and just get away versus actually fighting and stuff. Probably could have checked those, but I wanted to check this one. But yeah, I definitely play pretty conservative. But now that I got like a lot of S-class upgrades and stuff like that, I'm not so scared. So my character's got a little bit more confidence with those S-class upgrades. Where is it? My shields? Somewhere in here I got shields. Yeah, there's my shields. It would be better if I had them somewhere else, but yeah, that's why. Yeah. If you don't if you run your jetpack dry and you're falling, like you could ruin your file just by not having your jetpack, like not conserving your resources properly. So it's got to be careful when you're jetpacking around or even like jumping around with it and stuff. It's that's why I don't use rocket boots and stuff like that. Like I choose life. Star bulb, nice. Not on PermaDeath, but I've definitely experienced that on normal mode. When I was first learning the game and stuff like that, I found out, I found out the hard way with some stuff there. Yep. There's like these little crabs and stuff that I've learned to fear. Oh, there it is. There's the stellar sun. Oh, it's a C-class guy. But that's the ship that I want from this system here. Yeah, man, I hear they two-shot you on PermaDeath mode, which is even more scary. I'm like, I already have a fear for them, and hearing they can two-shot me is like, I will just avoid them like the plague. Like, I've literally been chased off planets by them. Like, when I found out there was one on the planet, I've legit just like, yep, I'm out of here. I'm not risking it. I don't want to get blindsided by a crab. Frost crystal, residual goop. Well, that's too bad I don't need nanites right now, otherwise I would grab that and process it. But the process time on residual goop is kind of slow. So I prefer platinum for doing that, although it does cost a little bit more, but I'm not scared. But that's the hauler that I want from here. It's a nice hauler. I have another one on my kind of a similar look to it, but it doesn't have like the bent neck. It's like the front of it's like more like this, connected to like a trimming out the bent neck part, like it's kind of trying to use the screen to show that, but yeah, I really want that for those wings and stuff. The max slot. I'm gonna give up my explorer ship for a 5th hauler. Yeah, it is pretty cool, yeah. Everyone's been teasing me. Like, I could have already owned it by now, but I really want that S-Class in that version. Just cause, what on earth? He's only got one wing. What a funny looking fighter. What? That's so weird. You're missing a wing, bud. I think that's the first time I've seen that on a fighter ship where it's missing a wing like that. Like not even as far as wings, symmetrical. That's weird. Maybe there has been some and I just didn't notice. Now I'm like really gonna have to watch out for one-winged fighters. Bye. Oh, good luck. I'm on PS4. And I'm in the Hilbert dimension as far as which galaxy I'm in. I have made it out of the Euclid galaxy, and I've been settled down in the Hilbert galaxy. I'm considering making my way to the galactic hub at some point. I gotta figure out how to find it though, so that's something I've never done, but I think that might become a topic of my PermaDeath file at some point. But lately I've been prepping freighter and stuff like that. I really want to do a freighter farm support stream where either people can join me or I can join them and come in and drop off supplies and set them up with some units and stuff like that, because I now know how to trade stuff, and now that I know how to build this crazy recipe, I can hand people a lot of units in a short amount of time, which will hopefully streamline their experience. I don't know that it's in Hilbert. I'm not 100% sure on that. I could be misinformed, so don't quote me there, man. But if it is in the Euclid galaxy, that's okay too. I can join up with people that are in the Euclid galaxy, so I'll find my way there. I'm kind of curious what it takes to go full circle though too. That might be something to... Oh really? There's no way back? Really? Okay. So you'd have to start a full file to get back, eh? You can... I guess the only way to get back there would be to join other players, man. 256 galaxies? Holy smokes. I thought there was like 30. 256. I've got a long way to go, man. Holy smokes. Man, that's insane. Damn, 256 galaxies, man. I got a lot of traveling to do. Silver. I'm going to need a lot of silver later for building my freighter, but I'm not going to worry about that right now. I'm probably going to try buying this ship before working on that, because I'm going to need a ship free just for silver. It's expensive in terms of resources for working on a freighter build, man. The amount of silver you'll go through is outrageous. I know in my normal mode I've gone through easily 30 million units of silver. But I have a 6-story freighter farm going on there, where I got like rooms filled with like 80 trays of hydroponic machines. You mined asteroids? Oh yeah. Yeah, actually I found out that that's actually much better than I thought in terms of like the yield and stuff like that. I've also glitch bug. you used a glitch bug or something, or I was a little confused by that comment, but if that's in relation to the freighters, they definitely do have a little bit of a glitch bug sort of thing going on. The freighters, oh, duplication, okay. Yeah, okay, I've seen some videos on that. I have not taken advantage of duplication in the game, other than like throwing up my, as far as like a duplication thing. The closest thing I've come to duplicating anything is filling up my, my portable with carbon or condensed carbon and then picking it up. Oh really? Okay, yeah, I've seen some video of PC stuff like that. I haven't had to do that though. I've like my farms and stuff like that. I've made a lot of units naturally without duplicating, so I didn't feel the need to do that yet. They've apparently made it a lot easier than it was in the beginning. Somewhat properly, I guess. I've had a lot of help from YouTube and stuff in terms of figuring out how to do stuff and whatnot to set up systems and stuff. So I'm trying not to air quote cheat, but at the same time it's a game, and if it helps my experience and stuff like that, and there may come a time, you know. I'm kind of thinking I might do something like that when it comes to getting some nanites or quicksilver, if there was an opportunity for that. But quicksilver, I haven't played since there's been an event, so like since I've been playing, there hasn't been an event for quicksilver yet, so I haven't had a chance to even get that. Well, that's the amount of time that I have is kind of why I haven't been forced to cheat. Like I have the time to play naturally. So that's kind of why I'm setting up to help people so that they don't have to cheat. So it'll be like yeah, that's my thoughts with what I'm doing anyways. Like the way I see it, I play more than the average person and stuff, considering, and so it seems only fair for me to share some of my supplies like that. Not like I'm forced to do it or anything, but seems like the right thing to do. I've got the time and supplies to share, so why not? It's very much my style anyways. A lot of the times when it comes to games and stuff like that, when there's like the ability to sell items and stuff like that, I'm normally very competitive with my price to help players. More recently, like within 2 months roughly. I don't know exactly because it's been a blur since I've got it, but it's like within 2 months of discovering the game. Like I've known about it for a while, obviously, since it was like in beta even and whatnot. But I actually only recently made the transition, as I've been hearing a lot of good things about it, sort of thing, which is what drew me over here. In particular, one thing that comes to mind is why you should play No Man's Sky 2019 or something like that, I think is the title of the video. That sort of drew me in here. It was like a comeback. Better than expected? Oh my goodness, yes. There's been a few issues along the way, like I've gotten stuck in some walls and stuff like that, where it just about ruined my PermaDeath file, but I managed to find my way out. Other than that, I'm extremely happy with this. Like, I'm definitely the kind of person that enjoys exploration and stuff like that, and a game with if it's got like that many galaxies in it and stuff like that, like this game is perfect for somebody like myself that is looking for a massive game. It's a B class, for me staying there. But yeah, this game just blew my mind on how big it is. Like when I seen the size of the file, like it's like 15 gigabytes or something, I was even more taken back. It's such a big game for the file size. It just didn't make sense. But yeah, I absolutely love it. I like that I can go like play in the dirt, essentially go and do all that mining activities and stuff, and the exploration. There's combat when you want it. There's it is magical. Power of mathematics for sure. I can only like imagine the mathematics going on, like the physics going on in here. It'd be pretty intense. Especially, yeah, I can. Makes my head hurt a bit thinking about having to be the one to solve those problems, but that's not my problem to solve. Thanks to the awesome developers. Ooh, a jetpack. I hurt myself a bit there. Charge up my thermal protection, standing out here in the heat, cooking. So, yeah, the reason why I only have like one of each, except for the oxygen units, is I haven't had much time spent on any of the other ones there. Like the high heat is a... Oh yes, likewise, it was a good conversation and all that. Appreciate you hanging out. Hope to see you around, Custard Horror. It was good chatting for sure. Yeah, good questions and stuff like that, and all that. I will see you when I see you and stuff. Right, thank you very much. I'll wave you out here. We will see you later. Have a good one. I like the emote that I can actually like wave because I don't got my camera going right now. Or don't have a camera right now actually. I got rid of mine last summer and I haven't made the upgrades yet since, but within a month here I should have budgeted myself accordingly to have myself another camera. For those that want that. Oh man, I still seeing that just brings me back to the wish of an exotic UFO. He's empty. My life support, did I not charge that last time? I was filling stuff up, I must not have. Ooh, look at the jaw. So far, we've only seen the stellar sun twice, which is partly why I still don't own that ship. It's a slow one. Solanium. Very good. Yeah, so this shopping like I am is kind of getting a few things done at once. I'm buying my solanium, my star bulb, so I can expand those farms. And hopefully buy that freaking elusive hauler I wanted. It'll be that much more gratifying when I finally get it, though. I've been looking for it for a while, so my appreciation for that ship will be much higher, having waited so long to get it. Red sky here at night. I really like it. Screenshot. Definitely many moments in the game where I just like gotta pause and bask in the beauty of the game, sort of thing. It's definitely got its glorious parts there. I'm chasing a rainbow though, quite literally. I would like to see a rainbow. I hear that's a thing in the game. Somebody was mentioning that, Vonita, one of the more regular viewers popping through. It's got me wanting to catch a rainbow. I gotta do some research to find out exactly where to find one, or where's the best chance of finding one anyways. It's on my No Man's Sky bucket list, along with finding a squid ship location. Like the ultra dream for squid ship would be to find a black squid ship location, but that's like beyond rare if it even exists. But with 256 galaxies, holy smokes, man. You talk about a needle in a haystack on steroids, man. Holy smokes. The stellar sun, man. Why won't you show? I'm gonna have more than enough supplies to plant all my farms out. Ridiculous by the time that ship shows up again. This could be one that takes hours to get, because I've already tried about 2 hours of hunting for this one in the past, so it's been a slow one to find. How's my inventory looking anyways here? Moving on up, I guess. Actually, let's move that to my freighter. We'll start a pile of these. Eventually I'm going to start a pile of the other one right there. Seems like a good idea to have some pre-built when it comes time to help people. Oh, that was them taking off. There's a stellar sun. Ah, of course. This is something I hope they fix right here. Right, like when they're actually coming in for their final approach, you can't scan them for some reason. It doesn't show the data on the ships. I don't know if that's just my PS4 causing that or what. A B, 69 million units. It's not the S. That one's really purple. Tritium, so on and so forth. Nothing that I'm looking for. Oh yeah, it's cool. You can see the space station from here. But yeah, I'm definitely seeing why I had such a hard time getting this ship to drop. It's slow. It's the third one I've seen so far. No luck with the S. Alright, who's got my stuff? I also want to check. We got Starbulb. Solanium. We don't got as much solanium, do we? Oops. Okay, it might be time to switch systems and give up on this hunt for now. Seem to have depleted most of the merchant supplies here for now. I should just go plant and then keep buying at the next trade post. Yeah, I'm not having luck there, so let's make sure I save. For those who don't know, this is one of the crashed haulers that Zane's Worlds, after sharing the coordinates that somebody else has discovered. But yeah, this is one of the crashed haulers. You can pick up the S-Class hauler for cost of materials and fuel to get to and from. Okay, saved and moving on. But yeah, if you're just getting started and stuff like that, there's two haulers on his channel. It's very highly recommend checking those out. Once you've got your portal glyphs, and by portal glyphs, it's not this portal, it's the other like Stargate portal thing that you gotta put in all those things and yeah. Moving on. Trade post. Here we go. This is where I bought my fighter ship, my current explorer ship, and I might have also bought. No, I bought an exotic in the system as well at one point, purely out of impulse buy, but it was just because it was the first time I'd ever seen two on land at the same time, and it was kind of like a kind of moment, like two exotics landing side by side. Yeah, that was a cool sight. Definitely a moment for the highlight reel of rarer moments, I would add, I guess. Just rolling over the 3-hour mark. Not bad, not bad. Probably around the 4-hour-ish mark. I'm gonna break to cook some food and stuff. But in the meantime, just keep swimming. Okay, yeah, I was fighting some sentients here. I had stocked myself up with more than enough health supplies. This here was kind of pointless, the hazard protection. It doesn't actually help get your shield back up, but it'll help it'll help warm you up in the cold, sort of thing. So that's I guess it does have its use, but it wasn't actually helping in the fight against the sentients, really. Ugh. I have spent so much time at this base. Look at that. You kidding me? You kidding me? Stellar Hobamaki. This is one of the haulers that kind of caught my eye. It's S-Class, man. Frick. At least check out his supplies, I guess. See what he's got. I might buy this ship. Oh man. Another 48, dude. My goodness, look at these ships coming in. They're all like max slot. There's a 2 A's and I'm standing on an S right now. I mean, it's not the best looking ship, but it would give me the inventory expansion that I wanted. But I could buy like that one there and get a few million units saved. Yep, I'm gonna buy this one because this is the one that I actually wanted from this system. I can offer. Oh, wait! I gotta switch ships. Yeah, the only thing that's missing on the ship is some fins on the end, but that's I can live with this. Fighter, hauler, explorer. Goodbye, explorer. You did well while you lost it. That's a ship from this system, that's explorer that I'm about to get rid of. Another A class? Oh my goodness. They're just throwing the haulers out here, man. Holy smokes. Alright, I gotta make sure I buy items from this guy first. No, okay. A class, 48 and 8. Yeah? I think so, yeah. Yeah, 48 and 8. I'll just buy this one purely for inventory. Eventually I'm gonna switch it out probably. But Limitless Triumph. Welcome to the fleet. Anything that can come out. Alright, very good. Yep. Yeah, it was a cheap impulse buy, this one. But it got me my cheap takeoff and stuff, but really I'm not going to worry about that because I'm just going to carry haulers with a lot of takeoff fuel. So, who cares about more costly takeoff then? I'm going to destroy all this technology that I don't need in here for more space. Very cool. I think that's my old ship right there. Yeah. Alright. So what I'm going to do here now, after I check this, guys, I'm going to reload so that my extra ship's out of the way. Black and yellow, black and yellow. Need that song for this ship. Up on the thermal protection. Alright, let's see, once more. Reload, and then I gotta keep buying some supplies here. It's already 8. O'clock already. Yep. It's good. Making good progress today. I'm happy to have gotten through building one of those things and get a preview of what that's all about. Thanks for watching. I appreciate your time, whoever you were. Number 1. We got a stunt pilot coming in hot. I don't really care about all that because I'll probably trade one of those later. Alright, mister. Let's have some Starball. Oh man, I must have already bought some from you. I mean, I'll take what I can get, but it's not enough. No cooperate. Come on, mister. Starball or solanium. Thank you. I should just go get these growing. Is really what I should do. And while I'm there, check the harvest times. What's this here for? Is my oxygen? Oh yeah, that's my oxygen tank. I must have wanted to do some driving here, leaving that there like that. I gotta go to... Let's go to... Not Mount Solanium. I gotta go to Moat Tower. Except my headset's doing much better. Oh, it's probably like choppy because I'm so far away. Sorry about that. I was fixing my go-to headset there today. It's why I'm running this other one. It's looking like the repairs have gone much more smoothly this time than previous attempts. To be like the third time I've patched up this headset, but it's more than due for a replacement, but I've just been being cheap about that. Run it till it's done, then I'll buy another one. It's getting pretty close to done though. Alright, how much time is left here on this? An hour and 7 minutes, so we're going to have a bit of an off-cycle harvest going on, but don't care. As long as I can plant more flowers, I want to keep these growing. I should almost save this to plant on my, just straight up plant on my freighter would make sense, but I'm actually going to say screw that for now and just plant on the ground here. I'll hopefully be able to like fill my freighter with just like one harvest when it comes time to fill out my freighter rooms for different plants. Yes, I know you're upset. Call me a tit. But he's about to get it, mister. Oh, I missed him. I'm gonna punch him to death. Come here. Take that. You take that. I keep missing. Come on. Yeah, there we go. Like you can't hit me. Can't hit me. The way he's just flying around. Living dangerously. When you're getting out of your freighter here, or hauler I mean. A little bit of risk of fall damage, I guess. I don't know what it's like falling into water, but I'm not about to test on a PermaDeath file for the sake of finding out if I'm going to die falling that far or not. I'm not too sure what's going to happen hitting the water at that distance. Wow, there's a whole bunch of other little things like what I built on top here. Oops, door. You can see it's like, it's why I call it Moat Tower. It's got like, it's inside a lake. Kind of a cool spot to build on top of, I thought. Minus the dangerous sentience here, but I'm going to put up walls around and stuff and hopefully keep them out, but I haven't got that far. No, I need more. How much more peripheum? How much starbolt do I got? Not much. Okay. That's alright. Let's see how many of those I can plant. 14. I mean, it's not great, but it's better than none. Let's go back to hauler, Red Max hauler. Alright, solanium, let's get some more in the ground, which won't be able to use till tomorrow, but don't care, I gotta get it growing at least. Starting to think it's almost time to start working on my freighter some more. There we go, missing components. Let's go buy some silver, I think. Seems like a good idea. What do I got going on here? Tech module, that needs to go to freighter. Uranium, sodium, magnetized ferrite, that's gotta go. It's gotta go. Ah, I should have kept that tech module on me. Damn. I'm going to need that to install a teleport receiver. Okay, emerald drive, you're coming out. I'm going to leave that for now. Phase beam can come out. Teleport receiver, oh, they've already got one installed here for me. Nice, but it's taking up an inventory slot, so actually I'll take all this out. I want this strictly for inventory. Antimatter. Can make that happen right now. Sure of it. Wrong bar. There we go. Teleport receiver. Boom. Okay. Uranium. Sodium. Whoops. Sodium. Just in case. I mean, some extra takeoff fuel. Yep. Boom. I definitely got to get rid of these modules. Get rid of that. That as well. I had saved these though to pass on to other players. It's a way I can. It's a way to pass nanites to players. You just you take these modules to the vendors at the space stations, and you can sell those and get nanites out of them. So that's one way a player can like exchange nanites with a person. It's through the trade of modules. Alright. Herox. Should use that up. But anyways, how's this vault doing? Is this filled yet? Not quite. pretty good. Make sure I save after doing all that inventory cleanup. Whoa, the lag. Okay. Sweet. So I got a nice inventory space here for whatever I need it for. Let's switch back to my main farm vehicle, which is probably stuffed full of stuff right now, I think. So's that one. Ah, not bad. Dealt with worse. Solanium, let's move that over there. Starship. Nitrogen. Starball, move that. Okay. Lots of uranium left over. I needed this for building autonomous units and fueling my ships, which I clearly have way too much of right now. How's my pyrite looking? Do I got a pyrite stack on there? Nope, which would make sense because I don't use pyrite on my ships like that because I'm not flying around traveling with that. Okay. This is my main farming vehicle, I would describe it as. That's why I got like these different things. But I also use this for my main stock for building stuff. So that's also why I got some of these other like ferrite and stuff in here. Looks like I really need to get my hands on some phosphorus. Yeah. Phosphorus. Command cheat sheet. Where do we gotta go? Phosphorus. Dihydrogen. Jelly. I should go there too. You know, man. Alright, where is it? One of the funner places to travel, just purely based on the name. It's gotta be back this way. Yeah, right there. You know, man. Alright, goodies. Actually, let's see how much I'm gonna need first. There's 275 there? Okay. 50 per. I can only plant 5 more. I'm pretty sure it's 25 per, so 125 extra on top of my own personal use. Yeah, I should buy like 600, so just press and hold. A little bit extra won't hurt. Back to red. Got a couple more solanium I want to put down. I might try shopping for that ship, but that I wanted here. But I should just go hit up my silver spots and start putting in the rooms I need to. I want to get to working on my freighter here. I think is what I'm going to start transitioning into. Gibberage. Farming, solanium, how many more can I only plant 5 more. And that's all the solanium. Very good. Okay. That's enough of the farm vehicle. I need an empty hauler. Is this one empty? It's far from empty. Oh man, that is so much cactus to deal with. My cactus farm is too big. I haven't been able to process it all yet. Wrong vehicle. I think I'm just going to use this one because I'm pretty sure that's the emptiest hauler I've got right now. Oh man, I like the haulers, man. So much inventory. The baller haulers. These two. And then I got my box wing. I also got I'm not going to call them down right now, but I also have, where is it? I got this one, the Pride of Providence, which is my first one, but this one is not a max slot. It is an S-Class, but it's not max slot. It topped out at like 31 slots or something. And this is the one of the crashed haulers. This red one and the blue one are the crashed haulers out of Zane's World. If you haven't seen those, if you're looking to get the coordinates to pick those up, they're definitely worth grabbing. Free S-Class haulers, man. Easy upgrades. It'll cost you about 5 million units if you outright buy all the materials to fix them. But worth it. Yeah. 5 haulers and a fighter ship is my collection now. Silver. Time to go buy some silver. All the silver. I've only got 2 stops for silver, it looks like. AXA. 2 nose stops, I should say, on my cheat sheet. I should have been paying closer attention and coming up with a bigger list, because I need to buy, like, I don't know, more than the stations have, though, for sure. It might be a matter of buying here and then going hitting up one of the space stations. Merchants. By merchants, I mean the pilots that come flying in and out. They're a good source of silver. But I know for sure I got these 2 space stations. I can come right to these terminals here and just buy like 4,000. Yeah, see, there we go. Stuff my ship full of that. I could go mining asteroids, but that's not what I'm looking to do right now. That's enough. I can just do this. Be done with that. The next station I gotta go to for silver is where? Sasaki? There it is. Way at the end. You know what? I think this amount of silver is a good start, so it should be enough to actually frame out the amount of rooms that I want to get started at least. Yeah, man. Okay. Going through all kinds of units today, I tell you what. That right there just shredded up 100 million units itself. Limitless triumph. Eating my money. I'm not worried about units. I can easily get more units. I could just go sell a bunch of stuff right now and easily replace what I just spent, but I can get more out of it if I process the materials further. So that's why I'm not going to do that. I'd be losing money if I go and get money. Or yeah. Not necessarily losing money, but missing out on missed opportunity. It's probably a better way to say that. But that's enough silver to at least get going here. I think what I'm going to do is frame out a couple more rooms, and then I got to go buy materials for hydroponic trays. That's what I think I'm going to do. I need to find out how many rooms I need. Find out when we get on the hauler, the freighter. Didn't get to read in time. Alright. Yeah. This is one of the crashed ones, and that's the other crashed hauler. Zane's World. Yeah, the first one that I got, the box swing, Voice of Devastation. I bought that last night, actually. I was very excited about it. It took like 20 minutes to find this thing in the place that I was looking for it. My fighter. Beast mode. But yeah, lots of inventory. That's what I'm about on this file at this point. That may change down the road, but for now I needed to expand my inventory like insane. Like these ships, that one's full, this one's almost full, that one's full, I think that one's full, and my fighter's full as well. Alright, the fun begins. I should actually cash in and send these guys out. Debrief. Oh, never mind. You can stay right there then. Okay. Let's pull that out. Rip that off the wall. It's coming out eventually anyways. This green icon is the marked metal. That's why I've done that. It's for an easy visual reference when I'm out and about doing this, so I'm not like, where's middle? When I'm all trying to center stuff. So, yeah. That was the thoughts behind that. This is where it gets interesting, though. Gotta figure out what I'm gonna do with this. We got 4 3x3 rooms going on down here. Okay, how many plants do I need to plant? I want a room for each plant. I think there's 12 that I know so far. Yeah, 12. Where does one even get nip nip buds, man? That's something I gotta figure out. I'm not sure. Not important. 12 rooms, I got 4. Yeah, let's just go up the next floor and start on that. Need another 8 rooms. Uh-oh. It just went randomly. I think I just put a piece on the floor below me. This stupid thing. Gotta go delete that now. I really wish they would fix that. That is like caused me a lot of headache. Oh, I just did it again. Like, it makes perfect sense for it just to go to the floor below when you're looking at this floor only and stuff. But you can't put it up on the floor above you. Like, why does it have to be the floor below? Okay, gotta find out where I put these random frickin' walls here. Another one. There we go. I'm trying to keep these sort of separated because I was having some serious lag issues on my normal file when I had built a mega farm, so I'm trying to break things up here so that it doesn't cause problems. Alright. 2 rooms. Let's just knock in doorways and then we'll fill them out after. Okay, so it's a wall section, nothing, doorway. Nothing, wall, space, door. Yeah, not bad. It's a nice number to work with. Got a little bit of room up here to some extra space to build in. Alright, well, let's save because the game is cool like that and likes to freeze. So saving regularly is a good idea. I've been putting this off for too long. I'll be happy to be done with this build here. Get these 12 rooms with hydro trays going and stuff. It's so big though. Like, this is not even that big of a base yet. This is only like a 2-story base. You can imagine the one that I got going on my normal file that's 6. And the rooms with trays of, or rooms filled with like 80 hydroponic trays a room. I plan on doing like little 3x3 rooms. The rooms that are filled with like 80 or like pretty much maxing out the space on the ship with the, like, there's the hallway down the middle, and then there's just like 4 sections on each side splitting up the entire max space sort of thing. That's why it's like so big. Gotta be very careful here placing these pieces that I don't have to go back downstairs to fix it. The reason why I'm going smaller on this build, though, yeah, I built like a game crashing size freighter build sort of thing. It's found out, yeah, very quickly. Why can't I build there? What's going on there? What the hell? Really? What the hell? Must be something going on underneath there to cause that. Cannot build. Why? Well, that's weird. There's always got to be something going wrong, it seems. Just enough to slow me down. I'm here to build, not here to troubleshoot your game, guys. Seems like I'm gonna have to troubleshoot to get this to work anyways. So it's gonna happen, but still, it's very irritating. Alright. Now, I gotta figure out what's going on over there to cause that not to work. And roughly whereabouts is it? Okay. Pretty much in the middle. Gotta be something in the way there. I wonder if I can use a different type of hallway there or something, if that'll actually... Really? Huh. It'll let me throw a staircase upwards, but it won't let me put... Weird. Oh, I gotta save, and I gotta go down that floor and troubleshoot what the hell's going on down there. Okay, rolling up on the 4-hour mark. I'm gonna do as much as I can to before then, and when I hit the 4-hour mark, I'm gonna shut things down, break for dinner, and I'll be back with a freighter building stream. Is what I'll be working on next. Seems to make sense, anyways. Oh, gotta figure out what on earth is going on there. Is there something in here that's causing that, or what? I don't know. Didn't matter that much, but I wanted that all the same style. What you were seeing there with that weird like edges on it was from the one of the other freighter rooms. Like there's 3 different types of freighter room, which I might have to try using one of those to get into that room. So that's something I didn't try yet. What the hell, man? Yeah, this is weird. See, it's so broken, it'll like let me throw up a staircase here. Come on. I know you'll throw a staircase there. Why do you not work now? Yeah, see, that's messed up. You let me throw up a staircase there, connect that, but you won't let me put that regular old freighter room. Silly game. Let's try knocking this out. And just go in like this. Still no. Well, fine. Go around you if you won't want to work. Huh. I don't understand. What's going on? Like, why? What's so wrong with this being placed here? Why won't this work? Underneath? Like, I wish I could set a waypoint in here that would really help me find what I'm trying to do here, because I can't really tell. Let's see. It's 1, 2. It's 13 from the end. Oh, let's rip those out of here, because I don't like them anyways. I mean, Those can stay for now because I might work with those existing structures, but okay, let's see if that fixed that problem or not. It's the first time I've ever had a problem not being able to build in a spot like that. I don't know what the deal is with that, but working on it. Actually, let's go in and see if that's even working or not. Oh, thank you. Finally. Yeah, okay, so that's what's wrong there. Something's causing that not to work. I don't know if that's my refinery or what, but one of those few items I just pulled out of there was causing that not to work. Huzzah! Much better. Just in time. Got that at least framed up. 12 rooms for hydro trays for all the different plants, which when I come back into my next episode I'll definitely be putting in a bunch of hydroponic trays and stuff in there, pretty much the max that I can put in those little 3x3 rooms. I'll find the most compact way to get them in there and stuff that I can get to maximize my numbers while still being able to harvest efficiently. But yeah, thanks for watching, folks. I'll be back in an hour if I had to give you a guess, but I gotta go eat. Gotta top up that life support, real life support, right? Thanks for watching. I will be back with more later. For sure. Save again, just to be extra sure. 3 seconds ago. Alright, I'll be back. Thank you for watching.